everyone, this is Bloodwolf and I bring you a new video on my Osiris New Dawn series. This is actually going to be a sort of a tutorial video that I wanted to show you. I want to show you how to build and do certain things. One of the nice things about the latest upgrade was the addition of glass pieces and more type of walls and light fixtures as well. So as you can see, these are all light floors or ceilings, and that you can see through them real nice. And I just wanted to give you a few tips in regards to building a base and little things you can do here and there to maximize what you want to accomplish. So by the way, fun fact before we begin, I actually deleted this by mistake at some point in the laboratory. I published a few pictures in the forums. I had to rebuild the entire thing. In order for this to fit in here, I actually had to remove well, all of these custom walls. That was a pain to accomplish, but I'm actually going to use one of those tricks to show you what you can do with the new custom pieces. So let's start. Let's start with a basic build in here just to show you a few things. So I'm just gonna put a few walls in here. If you click Control or left mouse by default, it will flip the pieces and you can keep building one after the other. Once you have a few pieces put together, if you move your mouse next to the piece you're looking at, it will snap into place, as you can see. This is going to be a trick we're going to be using later. Same goes with going up there, and pretty straightforward, right? Okay, so now let's see. So when you, for example, when you build let's build a curb wall right here, right here. So here's the curb wall, right? So if you want to do this curb wall and then keep going this way, right here, keep adding walls, the game is not going to let you. It will, see, it's highlighted red. But here's the fun part. For a split of a second, if you are on if there's space for you to build it, the game will allow it. But if you put the piece in here, it's not gonna let you. So the fun thing about this is that if you flip this back and forth, there's like a split of a second where you can actually tell that the game does allow it. So what you do is you flip it, and then as soon as you flip it to this side, you press F as soon as you can, and if you do it right, the game will let you build it. Let me show you. So right here, I shouldn't be able to do this, but I just did it. Look at that. I created that right there. So it will allow you to do certain things like that. Same goes with ceilings and floor tiles. If I want to put a floor tile right in here, let's do a ceiling. Let's see, this one. So this one will allow me to do it because it's green, right? So there we go, that one. But this one, if I put a stair in here, let's put stairs. If I put stairs in here, and then I want to put another ceiling or floor, you know, whatever, the game won't let me, right? So what I do is I just look this way. Here's green, here's red, here's green, here's red. So I just hit F and move the mouse, and there we go. I am able to build the custom piece where the game didn't let me. Even though this doesn't make any sense, there are scenarios where this will make sense. So it's good to know this little trick, unless Zaps go ahead and patch that out, hopefully not. But it's good to know. Allow you to put together certain pieces. The same goes with lightning. So if you take a lightning fixture, I think I need copper. Yep, copper. I have batteries. Let's see. I do. Okay. So let me get some copper. So what you do with lights, you can put lights like this ones go right on the ceilings. You can put lights on the walls, and you can pretty much customize where you want to put them. There's a lot of different things you can do. But what I wanted to show you is when it comes to lights, you can actually have lights on glass walls like this. See? Now the game doesn't let you do it that way. It doesn't allow you to do it that way, but there is a way to do it. Let me show you. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so if you were to create a light bulb in here, just move it like in here and place it there, right? There we go. So that looks good. So now if I wanted to build a glass wall, I can put one here. And if I want to build a lightning on a light bulb on top of that, the game doesn't really show it or let me do it. So what I do is pretty simple. I just take the multi-tool. So first of all, I create a normal wall in here. After I create the normal wall, then what I do is I place the light. There we go. And now with the multi-tool, I select the wall, I destroy the wall, the light stays in there, in the air. The game will just keep it there, and then I can place the wall right there. So this way, you are able to use lightning fixtures on glass walls. You don't actually need to do the trick I did here for these two pieces. Not for this one at least. There are some other areas where you might need to do that. For example, if you wanted to put lights on, let's see. So if you wanted to use, for example, this one, if you wanted to remove this panel ceiling, if you do that, the lights will stay there. So if I do that, you get the light and the flag that's on top of it, and they just stay there. And if I want to go ahead and put that panel ceiling up in there, so the game won't let me, right? But if I do it this way, so let's see, it's all in the angle, so this way, this way, this way. There we go. So with some playing around with it, and if you're fast enough, you're actually able to place the custom title back in here again, even if the game doesn't let you. This also lets you do things like creating light fixtures on top of other things that are already there. Let me see what I can do. A beacon. Let's do a beacon. So the beacon is not. You can't place the beacon here. But if you do it this way with the clip-in, snapping right there, right into place. So you see the beacon is right here. It's right there. It's occupying the same space as the flag is. It's not ideal, but it helps when you need to use like lights all together or combine certain things. The only downside to this is that for me to get the beacon back, I need to destroy the flag, but that's fine. I can just go ahead and do that. Let's see what else. I have that. Oh, there's one more thing. The game actually allows you now to build custom airlocks. So for example, if you wanted to, unfortunately, you still cannot pressurize structures built with custom titles, but you can actually create airlocks are attached to the custom tiles themselves, and that allows for, at least from a aesthetic and design perspective, you can combine certain things and make it look a lot cooler, and hopefully we will be able to pressurize this at some point, the custom buildings or structures, so we can place them there. So that's about it. That's what I wanted to show you guys, how you can actually play around with how the snap-in system works to um, get away with a couple tricks here and there to create buildings as you please. Hopefully we'll get more of these type of walls later, more types of glass ceilings and buildings and stuff, but we'll have to wait to see. So anyways, that's about it for now. So go ahead and take a look in your games if you want, and if you like the video, click like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.